Hey guys, so this is a ventilator. Not a broken parts only ventilator, but a perfectly good uh, ICU grade ventilator. Now, you might be wondering, wait a minute, all I am ever hearing is how everybody needs ventilators and we don't have enough, so why do you have a ventilator? And I'm trying to figure that out myself, actually. I just had an epiphany when I happened to see on eBay and some other sites that you can go out and buy a ventilator. And not just an older model like this, but the new fancy, brand new name brand, ventilators like any modern hospital would have. Unfortunately, those ventilators cost, 10, 20, 30, $40,000. And I'm unemployed, so I cannot afford a $40,000 ventilator. But I happened to come across this model. It's an older model. And everything I read said that it works. And I saw probably about 10 of these on various auctions that were available. And I just couldn't figure it out. And they're a lot cheaper. So I thought, hey, I could buy some of these and donate them to hospitals that need them. But I'm trying to figure out, why are they available? So I reached out to a few different companies. There's one company that specializes in repairing these, and the CEO of that company got back to me. He said that not only are these perfectly good ventilators, albeit older models, but the nice thing about them is that while the new ones have the LCD screen and they're on the cart and all that stuff, these are actually highly portable. And you don't need an LCD screen. Everything's contained right here. And he actually told me they're really, really easy to use. And I can verify that because in about 10 minutes, I opened the manual and even an idiot like me was able to pretty much figure it out. I mean, I understand all the controls, how it works, the frequency for the breaths, and tested the battery. The battery works. So it's actually pretty easy to use. So I had the idea, maybe I can contact some of these, hard hit hospitals and find out, hey, can you guys actually use these? If you can, I'll donate some and see if anybody else wants to pitch in. So I emailed a bunch, and of course most of them never got back to me. But there was one hospital in New York City that did get back to me, and the doctor actually finally called me back after working a 3 a.m. shift, and he had floated it by his director of whatever staffing department of training or whatever, and they actually said that while these work. Because they're older, their staff is not used to them, and they just have so many new people and all that stuff, and that just training and all that would be a challenge, and they just don't have time. So for that reason, they passed on it. But he suggested that I run it by some other hospitals because he felt that certainly somebody needs this thing. And so I just want to put this video out here. If you know of somebody who is on the front lines who really does need this, and can use it, I'm happy to send it to them for free. I actually have the tests and calibration results from a company showing that it all works, and I'm certainly no expert on these, but it all seems like it works to me. I can start it up and it'll pump out air and change the pressure and all that. So anyway, if anybody needs this, I'm happy to send it over to them. I just wanted to kind of call attention to the issue, and I don't understand why I can go out and buy a ventilator, not just an old one but a brand new one, when I'm hearing so many people need them. I can tell you that I've spoken now to a number of companies, and the reason why these are available is because clinics and hospitals and medical offices, they go bankrupt just like anybody else, and they just sell all their stuff to an auction to an auction company. And a lot of times those companies don't even know what they have. They could have ventilators sitting in a warehouse that are perfectly good and not even know it until they inventory it and test it and, put it up for sale and all that. And that is actually the story of this unit. The company that put it up for auction said that it came out of a working facility not long ago. Just a few months ago, it was being used. So it is a good unit. And the company that I spoke with that repairs these has offered to completely inspect them and repair them if needed for free, provided that it's being donated. and they actually confirmed that they have extra oxygen hoses and bleeders and whatever, all the extra parts for it and all that kind of stuff. These are out there, and I think that somebody could probably use them. Just need your help to find out who. All right, peace.